Hey y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, I'm glad you came back. Today I'm going to show you how to make sweet potato biscuits. These are great for Thanksgiving. They're easy to do. I've got 3 cups of self-rising flour in the bowl here with about 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. So I'm just going to mix that together there, leave that in there. I've got a can of, these are yams, but sweet potatoes, yams, whichever one you want to use. And I'm going to put those in there, just 1 can, and it's a 15-ounce can. I need to find my potato masher. And I'm just going to mash these up a little bit because we're going to add buttermilk to this potatoes. And they're easy to mash, they're already pre-cooked. So there we go. We're going to add in the buttermilk. And I'm going to do about 3/4 of a cup. Make sure you shake your buttermilk first because it will separate, and I'm getting low on buttermilk. Got to get some. Put the buttermilk in here. And I'm not going to use that because I will make a mess. This is just another nice little bread recipe for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, actually anytime. But since it's Thanksgiving, adding the sweet potatoes to it is a good touch. So I'm just bringing that together. That's all done. So now I'm going to cube up. I've got a stick of cold salted butter. And I should have had this already cubed up so you guys didn't have to watch me do this. Just cut it up into like 4 strips. And then the same thing this way. We're just going to incorporate this into the flour. You all know how to make biscuits. Same as my buttermilk biscuits. Get that all in there. And now I'm going to use my hands. And I'm just going to incorporate this butter. Just squeeze it in there. You can use a pastry cutter. You can use 2 forks. I like using my hands so I can feel that it's all broken up. And you want it to be kind of like wet sand, little pebbles in here. And that's what's going to, as the butter heats, it's going to expand and help your biscuits rise along with the baking powder and soda that's in the self-rising flour. Ooh. Probably should use short sleeves. Okay, that seems all pretty good. Now they got flour everywhere on me. I'm going to be pouring these out on this bench, so I'm not even going to go rinse this off with my hands right away. I'm going to just get it most of it on the bench because that's where I'm going to put the biscuits to cut them. Okay. Now we're going to incorporate the buttermilk and sweet potato, or yams, whatever you want to call them, into the batter with the dry ingredients. Let's bring this all together. Now, if it's too sticky, you can always add more flour. If it's too dry, you can add a little bit more buttermilk. Just make them the same consistency you would your buttermilk biscuits that you make from scratch. And I like to use a spoon instead of my hands in the butter now because I don't want to continue melting that butter. I just want to break it up. I still want little pieces in there. I'm going to add just a little bit more buttermilk. Depending on the humidity, you're going to find that you're going to have to add a little bit here and there from the temperature. And it's hot and humid here in South Florida. So, all right. Pretty much together. So now let's get some flour, more flour out on the bench. I'm gonna work it a little bit. I can see little chunks of butter in there. I like that. Get some flour on my fingers. And you don't want to over knead it, because then it's going to be tough. Just enough to bring it together. And this is not too sticky, so it's going to make good. Get some more down here. Basically just bring it over on itself 4 or 5 times. I see pieces of butter all over in there. That looks good. There's a piece of butter that snuck out. And I usually make it just about the size of my pan, a little bit smaller. And then make sure with your biscuit cutter, if you're new at biscuits, always keep them floured so it doesn't stick. And I've already got my cast iron skillet heated up to 450 degrees. We're going to bake them 18 to 25 minutes, depending on your oven. Same as you would a regular biscuit. These are some nice big biscuits. It's just a good change at Thanksgiving. Bring it up a notch for the holiday. And this extra, I'm going to put on another little cast iron skillet, and I'm going to put it in there too. I'm not wasting this. In fact, I like a few little ones. Grab another one. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I hide my biscuit cutters over here in the KitchenAid when I'm not using it. I'm just going to cut out a few of these. And I'll put them in another small cast iron skillet and have some extra. I'm not going to waste this biscuit dough. It's too good. I never waste biscuit dough. Like I said, we're going to bake this at 450 for 18, 25 minutes, something like that. Just keep an eye on it. Everyone's oven's a little bit different. Where's my other little cast iron skillet? Here we go. That'll be good. Everything's falling. Now I'm going to make you all crazy, all those that tell me I shouldn't use my hands and my fingers. Sorry, but I do. Because I don't want anything to stick. Yeah, we got some cute little ones and the big ones. So I'm going to put these in the oven after I wash my hands. Cook them, I'll check them about 18 minutes, 20 minutes at 450, and we'll be back when they're all done. Hey y'all, welcome back. The biscuits are out, both pans of them. I'm just gonna brush the top with a little butter here. Make them shine a little bit. This smells delicious. It almost smells like pumpkin pie cooking in here. Here we go. Get these brushed, and then I am going to give them a taste because these smell delicious. All right, we want some butter over here. You definitely use melted butter. I'm just brushing these on real quick because I didn't melt any butter. Put that down there. I'm gonna get one of these small ones. Ooh, it is hot. And let me grab a knife. I made some honey butter up real quick. I want to try some honey butter on these. I just use half a stick of salted butter and about a tablespoon of honey. I use Manuka honey. I love this stuff. My friend Heidi told me about it. It's from New Zealand. Great taste. It's real honey. It's not like that. Some of that stuff we buy at the store that's flavored water, syrup. Ooh, nice and moist. Get a little butter on here. Nice and melted. Oh wow. So soft. You can see bits of the sweet potato in there. Butter's all melted. The honey butter on this is delicious. Sorry, I gotta keep eating in front of you. If you want one, grab one. They're not gonna last. So give these a try. Like I said, I will put my recipe down below in the description. I will also put it on my website, gregs-kitchen.com, right there, so you can print it out if you like. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Helps get my video out to everybody on YouTube. Again, thank you for joining my kitchen, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.